situation with Caleb and Fat Joe and Edgar Berlanga. Do you feel like that's good for boxing as far as like promotion leading up to the fights and stuff like that?
Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's corny.
Corny?
I don't like all of that, man. It might be good for the promotion and stuff, but people are not gonna stop talking till somebody get hurt. You know what I mean? And a lot of times these guys got people around them and they don't serve no purpose except for to be sneaking people in the entourage and trying to fight and stuff like that because they're not trainers, they're not promoters, they're not managers. You know what I mean? Caleb and Fat Joe, I mean, Fat Joe is like he's a rapper, he's an entertainer, and Caleb is a fighter. So let's just be honest. They're not gonna fight. It's not gonna be a street fight. You know what I mean? Like he wouldn't fight Caleb in a fight. It's gonna be a thing where it's gonna be a bunch of people trying to hurt Caleb and jump him to prove their loyalty to Fat Joe and probably pull out weapons and stuff like that because he can't fight Caleb. If they were to fight one on one in the bathroom, let's just, you know what I mean? Let's be honest. We know what would happen, right?
Roy
So it's
Jones
not,
Part Two.
yeah, it wouldn't be a fight. It would be like a bunch of guys trying to hurt Caleb, and then it would take it to somewhere totally different than what it has to be. So I'm just careful about that kind of stuff. I don't play like that. I don't let nobody play with me. I don't want nobody coming up to me like talking and saying, "Oh, this just is for the promotion." I don't play like that because I know what I'm willing to do. And Caleb not a punk. You know what I mean? And I'm not like selling no wolf tickets and all that kind of stuff. He's just a different kind of guy. But one of them guys catch him alone, he gonna fuck one of them up. So they gotta leave him alone and just keep it on boxing. You know what I mean? They really do. He'll snap out and hurt one of them. So I don't want to get into all of that kind of stuff because I know where it's gonna go. You know what I mean? And it's not gonna be a thing where they're gonna fight one on one and then shake hands and walk away. Nobody's gonna be able to take that in this day and time with the internet and everybody laughing and teasing. So what's gonna happen is it's gonna have to escalate to a bad place because pride is gonna kick in. It's not gonna be a fade. In fact, Joe and Caleb walk off to the side and fight. He's not gonna fight that guy. And I'm not like I'm guessing he's about 50 something years old. You know what I mean? Why would you want to fight a professional boxer? Caleb will hurt him. You know what I mean? So just leave it alone and just, you know what I mean? It's not it's silly. Somebody's gonna wind up losing their life over that kind of stuff because pride is gonna kick in. And I'm just telling you that they're not gonna just take an ass whooping. You know what I mean? They're not gonna get knocked out in front of your family and all that kind of stuff, and it goes viral. It's gonna have to something's gonna have to come after that. So I don't entertain it. I'm not never gonna let nobody do nothing to Caleb around me, but I don't even entertain that kind of stuff. It's stupid, it's silly. This is a sport and it's a business. And all the extra stuff, you can get somebody hurt like that, and every fight is always somebody from the entourage just, saying different things. Like the last fight, it was Trevor McCumbie's brothers, but they don't got to get in the ring. You know what I mean? And they saying a lot of negative stuff to Caleb and stuff like that, man. You just gotta just be. It didn't get out of hand, but you just have to be careful. So hopefully, I like Fat Joe songs, man. He's a dope rapper, but just they gotta just leave all that kind of stuff alone. Let Edgar and Caleb talk shit to each other and promote the fight and all that kind of stuff. But the people on the sidelines, is something bad gonna come out of this one day. Trust me when I tell you. Remember this interview. These entourages is gonna get somebody hurt because they don't really serve a purpose. And I'm not saying Fat Joe is like a groupie or entourage. I'm not saying that because obviously him and Edgar Berlanga got a relationship. And he serves a good purpose with Berlanga with the Puerto Rican heritage and New York and all that kind of stuff. That's dope. It gives a lot of awareness and put eyes on Berlanga. So that's a cool thing. But I'm talking about Fat Joe and Caleb shouldn't be going through anything. You know what I mean? Edgar and Caleb are going to fight. So let them sort it out. Like, I'm not going to be walking around arguing with Edgar's coach or his pop. That's stupid. Like, for
Yeah.
what? You know
Right.
what I mean? It's like really not your place to be doing that. It's like let the fighters fight and let them sort it out. You can't fight Caleb, so you just talking, so you can't and Caleb can't fight him either. It goes both ways. Like it's not even worth going back and forth with each other because only something silly is going to come. Only thing that's going to happen is Caleb will be fighting Fat Joe. They'll get into it, and then Fat Joe's people are going to try to hurt Caleb. That's the only thing that could come out of that. Just be honest, right? That's it. Nothing else could come out of it. And then now everybody's involved in some kind of melee, and it's going to be a bunch of nonsense. And we out here trying to make millions of dollars. It's corny. You know what I mean? And I'm not. I just it's it's corny. It's just something I don't even indulge in. And I always carry myself that kind of way. We're in controlled environments and people screaming and hollering at press conferences, knowing there's security there. It's stupid. You know what I mean? It's like, what are we doing here? Um, but people keep asking me about Caleb and Fat Joe. At the fight, I never even seen them around each other or interact. I was kind of like locked in on Caleb because I know we was all on the same card. I never even seen Caleb and Edgar interact. So I think a lot of this stuff is just the 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 social media like blowing it up because I never seen none of it. You know what I mean? I was out there forever. Fight week, we all in the same rooms. Nothing ever happened.